what am I doing here? We should not be doing this. We should be doing other things. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Let me turn that off, and we'll just I don't know. I guess we'll just head on here. So I guess we'll see if how many folks show up, and then we'll just continue on, and we'll discuss we'll just start to discuss what everything's going through. So I don't even know. We're just gonna pick random things here and just talk about all of the end of all things here. So let's see. Where to start? So this channel is built off of a company account. I've spent a considerable amount of time Googling this, investigating this, learning all I can. As you guys know, the way that the channel is and what I've poured into Code Vein, you guys understand that I don't do anything halfway. Like, when I'm in. I'm going to go all the way, and I'm going to learn everything I can possibly learn, and I'm going to try and know everything I can possibly know, and I will try and learn everything I possibly can before I start talking or start uploading or doing those kinds of things. So what we're going to discuss has been my findings, and I'm all ears for anything and everything that anyone has to say or wishes to know or talk through or whatever. The machete sounds fun, so why not? Let's just throw a build together here for whatever we're going to be doing. And so that account is developed in such a way that it is requiring no brand accounts. Brand accounts are not allowed to be a topic. They are not allowed to be part of what this channel can be or be associated with. So keep that in mind. And also, we are not allowed to do any account sharing. So I've tried to create a second Revenant Owen account, like a regular Gmail account, and that is not possible to be shared with anything in any kind of way with what this channel has. So everything that is associated and tied and connected with everything that is with this channel, like email, Google Drive, all my photos, all my contacts, my Google Maps, location history, web activity, YouTube subscriptions, YouTube history, YouTube likes, YouTube, anything and everything I've done, and every other anything that I've ever done. And when I had this company sign me up for this account, they told me originally that it was going to be an account for life. It was going to be unlimited, use, and so I felt that it was a good deal. It was almost too good to be true, and word to the wise here, things that are too good to be true most of the time turn out to be too good to be true. And so this is kind of a pretty hefty kick in the nuts here that we're going to be running through. So I am currently in the process of, you know, going through any and all of the like changeover, switchover kind of things that we are going to be needing to be tied to here. And so that is all in process. Where are we heading? I guess we could just head into the cathedral. And so anything that has been done, I have options to actually download everything. I can go to the Google Takeout business and I can download every single video that this channel has ever created, and I can develop an entirely crazy next 6 months probably of time where I will just be uploading to the new channel. However, all of that download, I don't have any proof of this yet because I've never had my channel deleted before, but maybe one of you guys know. So I have no proof of this, but none of the likes, none of the comments, none of the views, none of the hearts that I've given out, none of the channel members, none of the links that you guys have posted, all of that is also going to go away, and there's no way to download any of that like YouTube presence idea. None of that is going to transfer over. So that is going to be pretty killer as soon as, you know, that goes into effect. And so it's going to be pretty miserable. So the question before the court, right, is, you know, to try and understand, do we all want to wait, you know, another year or so for me to try and reconstruct the channel in its entirety? Or is that too long to wait? Will Code Vein truly be dead by that point? Is all of that going to be not early enough? Is that going to be really dead? Is Code Vein 2 going to be out? Is all of this info going to be obsolete by that time? You know, there's a lot of questions here with you know, how Shift and Bandai are operating at the moment. With you know, are we going to even be relevant at that point? You know, I mean, there's going to be so many things that people are going to wander off. It'll be kind of just, you know, it'll be a Yodi Slaya kind of event here where one day he's uploading all the greatest Borderlands 2 info and construct and everything, and then the next, you know, it's just overnight gone. The difference here is that every trace of me on the internet that's ever existed, except for the Discord, will be completely gone. It won't be like, you know, something to come back from or whatever. Speaking bluntly, you don't think it matters, just do what you can and let us know when there's a Revenant 0 and 2. Yeah, that's the question though. I mean, if there is a Revenant 0 and 2, you know, there won't be, like, do I upload all of the Road to 100 and just leave them as like dead link kind of videos? Do you guys want, you know, all of that link information and all of that business? You know, I mean, all of that is going to be an insanely huge amount of work. That is going to be more of a full-time job than my actual job because of just the understanding of, you know, how long do uploads take, how long do you know, all of that business happen, how does it operate with the YouTube algorithm, and so on and so forth. I'm not. I am absolutely zero. You know, you guys know from the time that this channel was built, from the time that it was developed, the money part of it had. Oh, okay. That part of it has never been the driving force. Oops. However, the folks that have decided to, you know, donate and be part of the channel monetarily, all of that will be gone for them as well. So make sure that you guys, those of you that are supporting, please stop your payments, cancel your credit cards, all those things. Make sure you know, get your refunds going and all of that. So a little bit of it at a time. I mean, we're talking 1,700 videos about, a little bit at a time, and each video is like 20 gigs or something like that. So it's a huge amount of data that is going to take. I mean, it's been 3 years pretty much solid since y'all have joined me on this journey through Vane here, and doing little things in between. You know, it'll be like, okay, we do one video a week, and then the rest of the time I just spend doing uploads. Like, is that something that would be you know, is that something you guys would want to watch? I mean, do you want to see all of the old crappy videos again? I have them all on hard drives. I even have a couple of videos that I never actually uploaded in between the Road to 100 episodes, because they were just kind of ridiculous, and some of them were like lost videos that when there was events happening. So that might be kind of fun. The other question is, do you guys think that we actually need to be keeping Vane relevant? I mean, is that something that we need to be looking forward to? Because as of right now, the Road to 100 can't complete before July 20th. July 20th is about a month away, you know, and so doing something of this magnitude in 1 month, I mean, we can blaze all the way through. We can blaze all the way through to 100 stars in like 2 weekends or something like that, right? I mean, we can. You guys have seen the builds. You guys have seen all of that. However, we will miss several builds, several options, several things in Vane that I haven't even talked about to this day, that you guys haven't even seen, or we haven't even understood kind of together, and given new people a chance to actually talk about. So there's that as well. If we blaze a trail to the Road to 100, you'll see how fast we can actually, you know, run to 100 stars. But that content is simply just repeating the same run over and over. There is no variety. It is pretty much all the same thing all the way through. I don't know. So there are a very lot of decisions to make, a lot to think about. You'd start a new channel, you stand by you to the extent you can. You'll watch the old videos. Oh man, really? Oh, Thomas, don't. Oh man. You'd be able to be a true legend of reaching 100 stars and then be deleted immediately. You'd love to see a blitz of the Road to 100 as a grand finale for the channel. Would you? I would be game for that. If there's enough unanimous, you know, excitement around just seeing how many stars we can like burn in a weekend, or something, and then you know, it would not be like this. It would be a lot of like speedrunning tactics and stuff, to the extent that I can weekly burn through speedrunning. But if that gets enough support, you know, then I would totally be up for that, because that was the goal of the channel, was to reach 100 stars. And maybe those streams, let me see. I think you guys are able to download streams, right? I believe that's a perk of like YouTube Premium folks. And if that's really something that is a possibility, maybe that would be something folks would want to have in their archive. And, you know, maybe somebody else could upload it and have, you know, they could actually get some money off of that. That would be fine as well. I would love to see I'd love to see others kind of take the torch too, but I think the deep mysteries of Vayne, right? Those are going to die with me, I guess, at this point, unless there's somebody else who wishes to carry the torch. But I think that would be a lot of fun, just to burn through the 26 stars that we've got remaining. We could burn through those pretty quickly. Let's see, we've got what's it, 19 days left in June, and then 20 days in July, so it's 39 days to do 26 stars. So, you know, we might be able to get through that. And there would be a lot of Black Greatsword going on. There would be a lot of what is that, Radiant Barrel and different things. So there would be a lot of that. The old content is the same type of content. Just different ways of completing it. Yeah, that's true. Because you enjoy watching me play. Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that. And I've really enjoyed just getting to know you guys. I mean, we've had friends who've been shot on this channel. We've had friends who've been through some pretty awful times. We've had some friends who've had like emotional problems, and we've gotten through it together, and we've talked through a lot of things that for whatever strange reason, you guys have considered it and deemed it useful or helpful or beneficial to confide in me a lot of personal things, and I have not taken that lightly, and oh my gosh, I've really come to enjoy. I didn't want to cry. I've really enjoyed having this platform with you guys, and it's something that I never really imagined would come to this point. But it's just been really great, and I hope you guys have made these real connections in real life too, because it's been so much fun, and just really interesting to watch everybody like come together over something that really doesn't matter, but at the same time has been like a great community to just enjoy each other, and just enjoy, you know, gaming. No agenda, no anyways, yeah. Let me collect myself here a minute, and let me destroy this golden warrior here.
Thanks.
Okay. Hang on a second.
You are awfully attentive.
Okay. Alright, so,
I'm on
there's,
my way.
so there is, definitely still that, that leak that's out there, right? I love you guys too. Videos at 2 p.m. Was ending, was always enjoyable. That's awesome. See, that's the kind of stuff that, I mean, you just can't make this stuff up, you know? And I thought originally when, like, I first started this, it would just be like me and Megatech hanging out,
Just watch.
and it has grown to be something that I never imagined, I never dreamed of, and I never thought that there would actually be really any interest in Vane at all. I was just kind of wanting to set the record straight, and well, actually, I need to turn on the stars for here since we're on this one, and I always thought that it would be something that would just kind of be like a novelty, that would literally go nowhere, and so it's pretty hilarious that like there really has been a lot of learning and a lot of build ideas, build diversity, a lot of craziness that we've kind of been through together, learning and understanding, and so I've really taken a lot of this to heart, and I don't know, it's just really incredible. So with that, I think there's still, you know, a lot of ability that that could have come out of that leak. I mean, Armored Core 6 was part of that leak, we all know, and Armored Core 6 is now a reality. So if that actually becomes to fruition and to reality, with everything we've seen through here, you know, who knows? Is Vane 2 actually on the horizon? Maybe we just burn through here. We leave it as a footnote in history. The Wayback Machine will remember us, and we'll leave it at that. And you know, you guys take your screenshots, join the Discord while you can, if you care to. I'm gonna keep that open and not really alive. I'm definitely going to keep it open, so if folks want to continue, you know, sharing different... Hey Mugetsu, here's our friendly neighborhood bullet survivor. And if you guys want to keep that open and you guys want to continue chatting and seeing what's going on, we can... No, it's not burnout. It's the furthest thing from burnout. It's force out. So we can, you know, we can keep hoping and understanding maybe that we just pick this up in Vane 2, if there is such a thing. And we just let this go as it is now. And you know, we could always just do that and see where we list ourselves in the future, and I can't get a launch, and so that's something that we can look to maybe for the future as a possibility, as we keep each other updated on what's going on, and we'll see about the Discord and stuff. We can all hang out there together and keep and we can keep that going together until Vane 2 maybe, because because restarting everything, I mean, we're talking preferences are going, like search filters, channel filters, everything like that.
Maybe we should check out the area.
Everything like that is just, it's all going. So I mean, we're not talking like, oh, just, you know, like certain words or whatever. I mean, I'm talking like moderators and how I've got them set up and what they can and can't do, and like all the monetization stuff, like all that setup is a pain. How I've got it so it's routed through several different accounts, so that way it's never tied. Like you'd have to hack 3 levels down or whatever just to get to where the money's going and stuff, because I was, you know, I'm paranoid about all of these kinds of things. So that's all in such a way that, you know, doing all of that again, it's just like, holy moly. I don't know if that's gonna be, oh whoops, that's a light. That's gonna be some kind of, you know, mental gymnastics that I just don't know if I'm about that life again. So because that's been 3 years behind us that we've been able to pour time and effort into. So we'll see if that actually is something that's valuable or not. There's a lot to consider there, and so we'll have to look into all that business as well. And you know, I understand and I know and I believe it that you guys will definitely be there. I really know that you know, you guys have been there since the beginning, so why would you leave over something that literally has nothing to do with any one person or any, you know, there's no beef, there's no nothing, there's no anybody, and that's what makes it so awful, is that it's, oh whoops, is that it's just literally like out of nowhere, oh whoops, that we're just gonna go quietly into the night. So I don't have any doubt that you guys wouldn't you know, wouldn't be there, oh whoops, for the next one or whatever. It's just the understanding that, you know, all of that has to be set up again, and that takes time and that takes a whole lot of effort. So we'll see if that actually is a business that that can be simply started, maybe, I don't know. And if there's like an easy button, I would definitely be very much interested in an easy button. But I think at this point, the easy button is like, oops, out of our hands. So we'll have to see what that will be like when maybe Vein 2 rolls around. You know, I mean, you never know. You can always hope. So why would they delete the channel? So it's a time business that, like I said, there was the agreement when the channel was first started that, you know, it'll be a channel for life with certain restrictions. And now they're kind of like going out of business, and so they can't hold up their end of the bargain anymore. And it's not like you know, they're deleting it because they don't like me as a customer or anything. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the business. And so they are since going to be losing all of their activity and everything, so they won't be able to provide that service anymore. And so at that point, you know, they have to cut bait and kind of run just to save what they do have. And since I'm kind of a nobody, they are not willing to you know, continue attempting to try it, to try and do anything about it. So like I said, there were several agreements, and I made concessions, they made concessions, and it went all around that way. And so we are now living at the, you know, kind of at the end of all of those, at the end of those decisions and such. So it's not, yeah, it's just literally one of those things that you don't think is really gonna happen, and then it just goes. To transfer ownership, that's not a whoops, that's not a possibility because it is not a brand account. You can only transfer ownerships of brand accounts. So what is going to happen if you Google a YouTube channel owner? Owners, when they are deleted, the channel is deleted along with it, because there is, whoops, I totally did not count the number of floors that we were on. If you start a new channel, you can tell everybody about it on your Discord server. That's right. That is exactly right. And that's what I plan on doing. Like, if anything happens, I think the Discord is going to be, the Discord, I think, is just going to be the way going forward, that we'll just keep track of each other, and we'll just, you know, that'll be simple, that'll be easy enough. There's no agreements or anything, so oh well. But I don't think it's not a breach of contract. I mean, we both entered the contract, you know, agreeably, and in a sense, I mean, they are kind of getting the worst end of the deal because they're like going out of business, and so that's, you know, like they literally can't sustain themselves anymore, and so that's where the sad part comes in on their part. Oops, is that, you know, they actually can't. They made some. They just didn't have the customer base that they actually thought they were going to have, and so they made some speculations and such, and you know how that goes. And so everyone who's attached to that, who made those agreements, were all out. So it's how it goes, you know. But for me, it's sad because I'm definitely because I'm losing a lot also, but at the same time, like, I'm still have my job. Like, my life is not depending on this at all, other than the inconvenience of you know, actually like losing Google Map history and stuff like that. So no new channel at the moment. It's the pain of doing it all over again, and it's kind of like it's a very small fraction of the feelings you acquire during a death. Like, at the beginning, you don't really feel like doing anything, and you don't really want to talk about it or whatever. I mean, you know, looking at it from the outside, absolutely, there's all kinds of things that can be done and should be done and blah blah blah, but it's kind of like, you know, you get kicked in the nuts and you don't really feel like standing up for, you know, an hour, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. They don't have ownership over my likeness, so that idea, Revenant Owen, the road to 100, blah blah blah, it's like what the channel is built on and all that. So you know, I can just start a new channel and keep going like that, but but none of that's really like, there's no legal action to take. I can make a replacement channel. However, the problem with that is that the new channel will not be an owner. So I am currently streaming this right now from my new account as a manager of the old account. So, but I can't actually you can't share ownership. You can't transfer ownership. You can't share ownership of the channel or of the Google account that I have currently
Thanks.
to another brand account or a personal account. You can't do either of them. So please tell me that at least get a settlement. No, it is a they are just shutting down. It's not over like my content and such. They're just deleting the Google account, and by proxy the channel is going. It's a demoralizing experience. That's exactly what it is. The road to 200 rebirth. Oh man, that would be intense. That would definitely be intense. Well, as of right now, I am definitely amenable to the idea of I will be losing the memories more than anything. That's exactly right. I will be losing like the builds that you guys have asked about, the questions you guys have asked about. That is, oh, whoops, late Perry. I will be losing an insane amount of that just memory potential, and that hurts me a lot because you know, like I got kids and family and memories and attachments and relationships. Like that means the world to me. And like I can dream up another Prometheus build, and you guys can watch it and you can comment, oh, I never knew that before with, you know, Eternal Blade Dance or whatever, and you know, we can do all that business. That's not the thing. That's the that is not the problem at all, right? It's the comments you guys have made, all of the discoveries we've made together, all of the you know, the supernatural blood, Field of Thirst business. You know, I mean, Reddit's out there and everything, but to have it all collected right here in one archive, that is now just going to disappear. That is, you know, and you guys were part of that. You know, everybody likes to have their fingerprint on history. You know, I was in the history book, I did the thing, I was there, you know, this kind of stuff. And for the 2000, crazily enough, the 2000 of you that are here, that's all gonna be taken from us. You know, and you guys can't do anything, I can't do anything. You know, put them in a massive Google Doc. I have all of the videos. I have everything. It's all on drives. It's all backed up. Well, not really backed up, but like transferred. So it's just more of the busy work of, you know, if I had a secretary who did nothing but just sit here at the computer, right, and upload all the old videos all day long, then, you know, that could be so enjoyable for someone else. But for me, that would just be like, wow, I'm just sitting here uploading all kinds of stuff all day long. And so that would be where it gets really like tedious ad nauseum. And so that's where that would kind of be just like, oh man, I don't want to sit here and do this anymore. So once you get to about, you know, video 1,000, it'll be like, okay, come on, can't we just speed this up a little bit and get moving? But nope, it's not gonna be that way. So let's see here. This we're gonna need let's see, ranged impact. This and so that's where, you know, a lot of the pain is just going to be in the business of it, you know, to just constantly be uploading videos. So I don't know if we should, like, you know, start back at just re-uploading, and then you guys will see it that, hey, just search for Road to 100 on YouTube, and then we can just start it over again, and I can have all of them uploading and just call it like previous upload. I mean, that's already 750 videos or whatever that we're up to. So who knows? That might be an option. If you do start over, just take it slow. No need to force everything to come back all at once. Yeah, I know. I know it's not all gonna be at once. It's impossible to be at once, right? Because, I mean, if one video takes, you know, I don't even know how long, like 2 hours to upload or whatever it is, or something, like, it's just gonna be crazy. So if I have the backups, then it's all good. You can do that road to 100 highlight reel you joked about. That's right. I mean, that is something I have wanted to do, and I want to do that after I'm done with the road to 100. But you know, we'll see. Couldn't you just change the email and login info on the new channel? So no, because it's not attached to, well, so it is attached to the email. However, there can only be one email owner per channel. You can't have multiple owners on one channel. Like, I can't delete an owner. So if I am a manager, I cannot delete an owner. Only the account owner can delete the account. And since I am technically, quote unquote, not the owner of the channel in the strictest of most strictest senses, then no, there's nothing I can do. Start making lore videos. That's true. That's true. As long as you have brain matter, you'll remember this happiness. Excellent. Thank you, Million. As you graduate, you can say you were there. So yeah, it is a situation, Salad Man. That is definitely for sure. The late night comfort, the joy, the happy birthdays, that lullaby I made up for you. And Mugetsu, how are you healing up? Are you doing well? I hope you're doing well. I've thought about you a lot over the days. Let's see here. Let's just do this. Oh, I need mind and willpower. B and C, B plus. Okay, good. So yeah, it's definitely a thing. It could be probably automatic. Oh. Is there a like YouTube API script you fully recovered? Awesome. Excellent. I am so glad to hear that. I have been sick, then I was on vacation, then a lot of this channel business, and so you know, I haven't had a chance to ask you about your recovery. So even if the channel goes down, at least the on Google form can be copy and pasted elsewhere. Well, yeah, sort of. You can back up the save in its current state and have the option of both the 100 speed run and also resume the full playthrough if you choose in the future. Okay. Alright, Guardian of Light. Take care, man. Thanks for coming. You have a good night. And I will see you at some point. Maybe while we are doing if we decide the speed run business. So yeah, take care, man. So yeah, there are not a lot of happy options there. I've been well, you guys can imagine and sort of can't imagine the amount of Googling I have been doing along the way here just to make this you know, at least anything happen. Oh, whoops, I didn't want to do that, but oh well. Okay, and let's open the key. And so we'll see what kind of options there are, if any at all, because you never know what could happen. You know, there can be some silver linings sometimes, but we'll see what can possibly go on. but it's not going to be something simple. I feel like it's going to be something that is pretty involved over time, and it's going to be it's going to be something that you know, we all definitely will take part in and attempt to you know, keep it alive, but at the same time it'll be something that we'll have to try and just work through. It'll be a long process, but I don't know. Yeah, let's talk about Coco's hat and her shirt. Hey Red. Red, you can stop your membership. I really thank you for that. I think you're in the 20 some months crowd. You are coming up on the two year group. Unfortunately, there's no possibility of you actually being able to make the 2-year trophy. I'm very sorry. There's an API for various operations. Oh, yes, I would be very interested, because I believe when you do the mass download takeout version, it comes with all the metadata. And so if there's a way that, you know, if there's a way to maintain the metadata and just update it, or just like start a mass upload and say upload all these with all this metadata and just upload them en masse, then that might be a possibility, because I have all the Road to 100 videos cataloged the same naming convention and stuff, so they would the Discord link is in the community tab. It was kind of an Easter egg on the channel, and I kind of wanted to keep it that way, just as a sort of a joke, sort of not a joke, sort of a fun little Easter egg that if somebody cared enough, they would actually go through the community tab to the Discord link, and so that's there if you guys are interested, and I think that's going to be a way for us to all keep in touch with each other along the way, and I'll keep you guys updated on progress over there as well, as we continue moving through this. So uploading through Python, that would be interesting, so I'd have to learn a little bit of Python. I am not a programmer by any means. A fun gatekeeping hoop to jump through. Yeah, that is exactly right. So yeah, it is a devastating, it is a very devastating thing to kind of go through, to realize that, wow, this thing that you've you know, dumped a whole lot of effort into and time, and I've learned, you know, some basic photo editing, some basic video editing. I've learned recording. I've got my little recording studio set up here. You guys have fallen asleep to my voice over the years. It's just, you guys have witnessed me playing Dark Souls, which will never happen again. So that was a very interesting Easter egg for you guys to be a part of and witness the rage that all came with that. So yeah, man, there's just memories on memories on memories on memories for me, and for you guys as well, because you have provoked a lot of those memories. And so you know, it's just intense, you know, having it all happen where it's not like something's happening and there's a way to work it out. It's just literally like wholesale. July 20th is almost here, so you better get your stuff together, because you're just gonna disappear altogether. And it's like, wow, I am? Okay. That is the most intense thing ever. So that's been a little bit of a nut punch for sure, to understand the fact that Like it's all happening whether I want it to or not. It's happening just, you know, very quickly, very fast, with little to no time to prepare. But I'm glad that there's at least a little bit of time to prepare, to actually, you know, get to the point where, hey, I have time to react at least, and so that's at least a benefit. So okay, but I figured this would be a fun way to kind of discuss this with you guys, because there's been a lot of questions, and typing it into the comments and stuff. I mean, I can do what I can, but in order to kind of give folks a place to in order to give folks a place where they can kind of come back to see it here before the end, and so we can all kind of get on the same page. I figured a stream would be a nice way for you guys to ask questions, for me to talk, just air it out and talk through it, so that way everyone can kind of hear it, one and done kind of ability to be able to do that. And so yeah, it's pretty intense. But yeah, I'll definitely take you up, Salad Man, on the Python bit. If you head over to the Discord and follow the one rule that I have, then I think we can work something out. And that might be, I mean, who knows, that might be the saving grace that we'll need. A little bit of programming and a little bit of patience on everyone's part, my part, your part. So we'll see how that might actually go, if at all. And so we'll see. Let me see here. I've got Dad reading stories voice, obviously a good thing to fall asleep to. Does falling asleep to your voice count as a good thing? Yeah, well, most folks have said that it's like therapy for them. That late night, you know, right before they're trying to fall asleep, they're you know, having a hard time falling asleep. They had a bad day, you know, they had arguments, they had problems, stuff like that. You guys, please don't make me cry again. I don't want to go back to that. Sappy Owen is not a good Owen, but yeah, that's been one of the things that everybody said. At least the Europeans, a lot of you folks across the pond have said that it's helped you fall asleep and such. So I've kind of taken it as a badge of honor. So Ethereal Guardian, you're out of the loop. So what's happening is we're wholesale getting deleted. Basically everything I've done in not YouTube, but Google, anything in Google over the past, let's see here. Let's see, how long have I had this? Oh boy, you guys are gonna start dating me, so remember, you're not allowed to guess my age. Let's see, I've had the account for 18 years, something like that. So it has gone and done a lot of things for me over the years, and so if you guys can think about that, if you had 18 years of your life deleted and you're told to start over, you know, that's just how it is, and it's just going to disappear, and all of that is going to be gone. So it's not just, whoops, okay, it's not just the you know, YouTube channel and all the videos here. This is the most exciting part of it for me personally, but that is not the whoops. Well, there goes the haze. Then that's going to be the difficult part, right? And I just ruined my speed run version there. But that is going to be the difficult part, is just the real whoops. There we go again. Don't go that way. Okay, Eva, I won't go that way. But that's the really difficult part, is that like I'm rebuilding literally everything over from scratch. So oh, there's another death. So yep, that's where the frustrating part comes in, is the fact that, you know, everything is going, and so I mean that's a good amount of anyone's life, but when it's, you know, when you had a deal like that come along, you know, sure, it really sounded, you know, like a really good deal. I mean, wouldn't you take a deal like that? So stop jumping off cliffs. Sorry, man. you guys want to hear all this, and you know, so you know, it's hard to read, it's hard to talk, it's hard to play, it's hard to cry, it's hard to do all the things, man. It's just tough. And I don't want to kind of gloss over any of this. I want you guys to be as a part of it as much as possible, right? Because this is your channel as much as it is mine. And so I've, you know, I want to still treat it that way, and I want to still, you know, keep you guys a part of it. Old Owen like a dad to us now. Yeah, I know. I mean, some of you guys might not have even been born when I had this deal set up. So who knows? There's a lot of that to think about as well. And you know, Andy makes fun of me all the time that, like, oh, Owen's family friendly and this and that. Well, I mean, I want to reach and enjoy as many people as possible while I can, you know, and I just want to be sensitive to everyone who's out there, you know, that we can do it together, and we'll enjoy each other. So it said 2012. Well, there were things happening before 2012 that were not. There were things happening before 2012 that were like plugins and things. Like I said, it was kind of a business deal. It was not a full-blown. It's tough to kind of explain all through the entire setup, but yeah, it's the entire Google account. Oh, I know what's going on. Alright, this I've messed up royally. So yeah, that's the problem with it, is that it had a lot of, like I said, there were a lot of concessions made on both sides in how the account would work, in how the add-ins would work, in how the permissions would work, and how, you know, what I would have to give up in order to do these different things. So there's a lot that was happening behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, all over the place. So it's been a long time that there's been this company and what they've offered, and what they've allowed me to do, and what they've had me be a part of. And so it wasn't simply just, you know, like, hey, here's a Google account, and they're because Google, you know, was really not, remember it was just a search engine, once upon a time, at the, beginning. And so, the services have just simply been ported over the years. So, oops. Alright, Nicola. There we go. So that's the slow version. We should have just shot him, but, you know. So it started as a programming company, but branched out to content creations. No, it's a, it was a data storage company. It is dark, sweetheart, and it's time for bed.
Yeah.
Are you going to bed? You brush your teeth? No?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you did?
Yeah.
Did mommy brush your teeth?
Thanks.
Okay, good.
Go find mommy.
You're gonna go find mommy? Yeah, please do. Go ahead. Okay, good night. I love you. And that's also another part of, you know, I didn't have kids all those years ago, so there was a lot that's changed in that time. And so they were a data storage, data acquisition kind of company, and Baby Revenant, yeah, that's exactly right. I got those. I gotta start them. You know, if you don't have friends, just make your own. That's all there is to it. That was not a small Owen. That was a small wife. The small Owens are already in bed. Dad activated. Yep, that's part of my life.
Pardon.
That is a huge part of my life, so explaining what's going to happen to this channel. A pinned comment, a pinned message. Well, I've thought that the community tab would be the place for that. Where's mommy? I don't know. She might have gone to the bathroom. Did she go to the bathroom? Did you check her room? No. Did you check the kitchen? No. Did you check the boys' room?
No.
No.
Boys was playing.
The boys are playing? Okay.
They some.
What?
I gave get all the books.
You can't get all the books? Oh. Well, that's okay.
But I can't find mommy.
Well, I'm sure she's over there. I'm sure she's over there. Do you need help? Okay. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back.
It's awfully gloomy here, too. Something bothering you?
Okay. Crisis averted. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, I think we'll call it here for today. I do like the idea. It sounds like everybody everybody was interested in the speed demon run to 100. So we've got to finish that out. I will change this video to be on the road to 100. Where do I do that? On the well, wherever. I'll do that later. Then what we can do is we can speed zoom all the way to 100 stars, just so we can actually see 100 stars, what that will look like, and then we'll zip zoom all the way through that, and then we'll finish out the road to 100 by July 20th, and then we'll see what the future brings us for that. And I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go to streams. We'll do like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or something like that, and we'll just stream through there. Drop the Discord link. Let me see. Can I do that? Good night. Let me see here. Got it. How do I do this? This, maybe invite people? No. Oh, here we go. Edit the invite link. Expire after never. Oh wait. Okay, well, 30 days is pretty good. Okay, and we'll put it here. Okay, so there's the Discord link. Come on over if you guys feel like it, and we'll see you guys. We'll switch to streams to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and at 100 stars, the pipe of the unrivaled gains S plus scaling, real and true. We're gonna find out. We are gonna find out. So, yep. We'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for your love and support on everything, and we'll speed zip zoom all the way to the end, and then we'll decide what to do, you know, with if Code Vein 2 comes, or if there's a second channel. Either way, there's going to be a sequel. Either my channel as a sequel or Code Vein 2, one or the other. So, alright guys, you guys take care, and I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Anyways, before I start crying again, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Thanks for coming. Bye.